Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies. We got Laphroaig Cairdeas.
Cairdeas? Is that how you say it?
Cairdeas? Cairdeas?
Cairdeas.
Madeira Cask. Let's test it.
Test it! Alright, we've been saying we want to get right into the tasting, so I'm going to open this up and I'm going to pour it. Thoughts, feelings?
Laphroaig Cairdeas. That's the way I've heard it. It's like the D is a J.
Okay.
In American speak.
An American, that's right. Midwestern.
And actually in American it would be Cairdeas. Maybe Cairdeas.
I don't even want to try.
And I think fact is it was Whiskey Daddy when we were...
Who's your daddy?
When we did a live stream with Whiskey Daddy.
More?
That's good.
All right.
He pointed out, or he gave us the correct pronunciation.
Yeah, if I remember right, he was saying Cairdeas.
It sounded like Cairdeas, but it's
Right.
Cairdeas.
Hey, on a side note, I spilled some on my fingers. A lot of people were talking about pouring that dime size in your palm and then rubbing it together and nosing it 3 times. They're really talking about how cool it is.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And you know who just posted a real quick video doing that? Romby.
Oh, really?
Rombout.
Wow.
Just last night.
Cool. He likes his coffee.
Yeah.
So, very neat. All right. So, anything else you want to say about this? I mean, what's some of the history?
Man, I can smell it.
Yeah, I know. I spilled some on there, too.
What coin you got?
87.
87.
87. Is that the one we're going to give away?
Yes.
Okay. We'll give away 87.
But I was going to point out real quick, because I talked about this. I never really used a topper until we got our coins.
Yeah.
And I always thought they were it was just for show.
Well, you know what I didn't like about the old toppers? They were crystal, and they had a little handle on it, and it just was an accoutrement. I don't know if I'm saying that right. A little add-on thing that I thought I don't need.
Yeah. But anyway, when we ordered these coins, it's a 2-inch coin. We did it specifically because we knew it would cover
That was your idea.
a Glencairn.
Because you had one of the same size from some other military deal or something, and you're like, hey, it covers the Glencairn and keeps the nose in.
Yeah. But until I started doing it, it's amazing how much more nose and the flavors or the scents that are held in by doing this.
Well, I think right as I bring it off, you get like a little burst. You get a little burst of the nose right off the bat. What I dig on it is, I could be at, now I guess they'd have to serve you a Glencairn because it fits the Glencairn but not some of the other whiskey glasses.
Yeah.
But if I'm at a bar and they give me something and I want to nose it and my coin will fit on, I can just pull it out of the pocket, put it on there, and it's a discussion piece. So sounds like a commercial. We've talked about doing some like mock commercials with the coin, you know, like and so we may do some of those just for fun when we get further into the year. But
really though, like I'm saying, if you go, you pour your whiskey in here and you let it sit and you swirl it around and you go nose it, you get it. You get some of it.
Yeah.
I'm getting a great sweetness right there.
Right.
But when you cover it with our coin or with the glass topper or with anything, it really does help with your nosing.
Right. You know what I used before this, because I didn't have any crystal little toppers? I actually would just use these paper coasters that I got from the bar. Yeah. And I'd throw that on there because it wouldn't tip the glass over, but it would also, I'll also admit if it was late at night, I was finally going to bed, I'd throw one of those cardboard coasters on there.
That's what I used
to. And then I'd come back the next night or whatever, and it kind of held its nose. So.
Okay, now I'm going to tell you straight up, when I first tasted this, I think some of the complexities of this were, I didn't get them.
Oh, I guarantee it. I'll show you one of my notes.
But. And I didn't know what all the hoopla was. This is really highly regarded. It gets some rave reviews. And when I tasted it, I wasn't getting it.
First instinct, I literally have written and, like I can't get everything.
But I can tell you, the nose right there, I definitely got, this is a Madeira Cask finish. And I got some sweetness right there. And let me see. Oh, I've got a sweetness in my notes. I've got a peat and pumpkin seeds.
Wow. Now, I would say, first off, this is going to be more up your alley. For a Laphroaig, I thought this was going to hit me really nice and I was a little bit taken aback, I'm going to tell you. For the nose, I have listed in my notes a little bit of Band-Aid. I get a little bit of cherry, and on my notes, trying to see if I can get it now, as I'm listing sweet molasses. But I'm not really getting that here. I'm getting more of the cherry and the Band-Aid.
51.6%
I love that, higher ABV. Huh, yeah, it's more cherry, maybe a little bit of antiseptic. And I'm not really picking up the sweet molasses right now. And I don't show me adding water, so I don't think I would have got that. What do you got?
I got the same right here. I get a definite cigarette ashtray. Like I just licked that baby. And even in my notes, 1 sip neat, and I'm adding water. And I agree even here.
Here's what I get. I put smoke, more smoke. I see what you're saying on the ashtray. It's leaning towards that. Then I get cherry cough syrup, which I have a big question mark behind, and then the word no. And I know what that means, like I'm not liking that part of it. Or I like the smoke on the forefront. It hits you right at the beginning. But then it trails into that cherry cough syrup, and then it finishes back out with like that earthy dirt that I usually associate with more of an Ardbeg, that earthiness, that it's the peat, it's the earthy peatiness coming through. And then I have on a second taste here, I described it not cherry cough syrup, but either a drop or that cherry throat spray. Because of the combined aftertaste, I think, with the peat. And I've got it in here that it is hitting me not as pleasantly as I'd hoped, and I'm going to reiterate that now.
Cough syrup I don't get. I can tell you I still, and I'm going to add a little bit more water. I didn't even add enough there. The peat isn't necessarily, well, I think it's a good combination with the sweetness from the Madeira cask. Unfortunately, it's still lost on me. I'm still not getting... We've had a couple sherry caskings, the Ardbeg Dark Cove Committee release, or the Octomore. Well, I don't think the Octomore is a sherry cask.
No.
But the peat on this really isn't strong. It's there. There is a sweetness with it, but I can't, even here today, I can't tell you what it is.
The peat for this one hits me differently than most Laphroaigs. That's what surprised me here. I'm used to a citrusy peat that kind of comes from the standard Laphroaig tin. You guys have heard me talk about the cask strength Laphroaig, where it's got that peppery upfront alcohol hit along with the strong peat. This one I just get, for me, I get too much cherry in here, and it's just detracting a little bit. But the peat is, again, I'm going to say it's more of that earthy peatiness. So it's a different kind of peat from Laphroaig than what I'm personally used to.
Now, see, I think it's the same, because to me, the earthy peat is the Ardbeg, the cigarette ash is the Laphroaig. And I get cigarette ash still. I can't even say it's on the nose. I can tell you neat that I got cherry, like you were getting, but I don't get on the palate.
Like my Star Wars Tron deal, it says Solo. And the driving cap.
Star Wars.
Yeah, a little mixing.
Mash.
Tron.
Mash.
Yeah, Tron
Mashup.
Star Wars mashup. Just throwing it out there. Kind of like this is a mashup, which is why I picked the shirt. Yeah. And then with the serious tam and then the not so serious shirt, I figured it would be a mashup. Are you ready to score?
I think so. Are you?
Trepidation. Trepidation here, because this one just didn't hit me in a sweet spot. It comes in for me at an 85.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I like the peat that's there, but it's, for me personally, the cherryness detracts away, and the peat feels different it's still good, but it feels different from, I guess, what my expectations were. And to be quite honest with you, the higher ABV isn't really hitting me as a higher ABV. Now, I know it's smooth, and that's good, but it caught me. It's just striking me in different places than I thought it would. I figured with that higher ABV, there'd be a little bit more maybe of that alcohol pepper spark. I'm not a fan of the cherry cough syrup taste that I'm getting, even back in my throat. I like some of the peatiness that's there, but not the combination. You're not working, it's not working. So you know what that is? The apple is refusing your plus minus that you like to throw on there.
Actually, I was going 85. My plus or minus is 0.
Really?
Yeah, that's 85. That's exactly what I was going to draw.
I can't believe we synced on that.
Yeah. I still got, even there on the tail end as you was talking, like a peanut or that pumpkin seed, some sort of a nut with it. The complexity of this is lost on me. I'm not getting what a lot of people are getting with this that are really liking this.
Well, is it worth it? Oddly, I can't remember. I bought this, and this is before I started this new thing, but it was a little more expensive. And I can't remember. Do you recall by chance what you've seen it for?
80, 90, I think.
Yeah, I thought it was 90 something. Tax hit it right below 100 or right over 100, if I remember right.
Yeah. I'm passing on it.
Yeah, I would not buy it again. And I got a feeling it's actually going to sit back here for a while. So maybe it'll change. I actually opened it up, tried it right away, and then let it sit. That's why I haven't been in a hurry to get this thing on the table. I thought, I got all those question marks in my notes were like, maybe this is going to change. Maybe this will open up a little bit more. And I just don't see it. And, you know, kudos for trying to mix that up a little bit, but it's good. I can see there's quality, but it's not hitting me in my happy place.
No, me neither. And even like I say, some of the, really within the last 6 months, the peats have really started to grow on me. And I've even, like I said, the Ardbeg Dark Cove, the Octomore, you know, the Laphroaig 18, the Laphroaig Triple Wood.
Laphroaig,
all great, and I've bought them. I've got them on my shelf at home now.
Right.
And
the
so
Lagavulin 30.
Oh yeah.
We haven't had that.
20, even the 20. Let's just start with the 25.
Yeah, the 25 would be
now,
great.
and so I sat down with this when you bought it, and I was pretty excited to try it.
Yeah.
And then I just was kind of like you.
Right.
Like,
Yep.
Okay.
And it's funny that you went there because I kept my impressions from you thinking that you were going to love this. And I think you were going to be going, what, 85, what? And then when you were like, huh, I thought, well, here it comes. And then it turned out it's because you were at the same level. Tough
now,
ceramic coin.
85. The thing at 85 is still a good peated.
It is.
Laphroaig. The extra money and the Madeira casking is lost on me. I'm not getting that.
Right. I mean, so is it worth it is what you're saying.
That's what we were, because
right.
I said I would pass on that.
Yeah, we would pass.
I would buy just the triple wood or the Laphroaig 10-year.
Yeah, I know. For a third of the price almost. So there you go. What are we going to do, brother?
Well, let's follow us on Twitter.
Yeah.
If you're not. We're on Instagram now. We're real Scotch Test Dummies.
Right. Real.
Bart does a good job of keeping up on Facebook.
No, not really. Although I did put some stuff up there. I'm trying to put up when we go live. I will say on YouTube, I don't know exactly where it shows up. It's somewhere near the subscribe button. Please subscribe. But there's a little bell. And I've discovered if you click the bell, what that does is send you an email notification when one of our shows comes out. So if you want to get that notification, click the bell as well. We love the thumbs, love the comments. Subscribe is great. We're breaking records with subscribers. We've been hitting above 200 a month, which is great for us.
Yes.
So I mean, keep that up. Keep telling your whiskey buddies about it. And we're getting a lot of spouses that are coming on that are saying, my husband watches all these different review shows, but I like yours because it's weird. And you have that cousin Shane guy sing, and then you're in makeup, and so it was kind of neat that we had spouses that would tune in when they were watching some of our goofier shows. The goof will continue in 2017, so tell your spouse to watch. Maybe they'll enjoy. So, anything else? Oh yeah, we got to do a little shout out for somebody, don't we? Our Patreon supporters have continued to grow. I don't know how long we got to go. I'll probably explain more on Patreon in one of the future shows. Who do we want to yell out?
Kevin Baker.
Kevin Baker, and he's doing $2 an episode, which is phenomenal. You can do $1 a month if you want. Anything helps us out. But at $2, $1 we say your name, $2 we shout it. So it'd be like, Kevin Baker! Woo! You're the man! Way to Patreon us! That almost sounds bad. Way to Patreon us! So what are we going to do, Scott? We're going to scotch it, you Scotch gods!
Cilantro.
Dummies. Kevin Baker.